Hey everyone, welcome to Dwarves, Glory, Death, and Loot. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So this is a fairly new indie game that's out. I thought it was early access, but it does say it's version 1.0.8 here, so maybe it's a full release. This was something that I checked out on a Splattercat video a while back, looked kind of interesting, and then saw that it had been fully released. So let's give it a try. It's kind of an auto-battler from what I believe. Yeah, we're just going to go... Yeah, so we can't pick Glory mode, so if somebody survives, we get everybody back. Death mode, you die, you're dead. Kind of ends your run. I'm assuming there's some meta progression stuff as we go through here as well. New clan. Yeah, we could do if it's a short tutorial. Alright, tutorial. In the event phase, you can choose from 3 cards by a weapon of your choice. Right. So, different things give different dwarves jobs. So, in this case, Holy Staff means they'll do a certain amount of damage and also do some healing. Assassin's Blade, I think, gives them a dodge chance, so you become an assassin or thief. So you become a thief. Mage with a wizard staff, doing different damage. So there's a bunch of different stuff, including paladins, cannoneers. There's all kinds of different weapons and things you can get. And some of them can depend on whether you have shields or not, too. So, yeah, interesting. Buy a weapon of your choice. I don't see how much cash I have. I'm interested in the Assassin's Blade. We'll take that. Good choice. You can check on your clan of dwarves to equip them. Click on the Dwarves button. So the Dwarves do have different stats, so just kind of natural stuff. So what do we have? This is your inventory. Here you can manage your dwarves and equip items. A dwarf will change his profession according to his weapon. Left click first on the item and then directly on a dwarf. Well, I'd kind of like to see. Now the problem is I can't look at this and then also go down to mouse over the stats. So speed, kind of an issue because it's just sort of an auto-battler. They're going to kind of run out and fight stuff. So the faster they are, okay, as long as they kind of match the speed of everybody else. So in this case, 20 stamina, 5 across the board, 20, yeah, so they're the same. All right. So let's go ahead and give you that. We've got an extra spear, so it's just recruit, so 4 to 6 damage. The fencing dagger, 5 to 6. Yeah, it did increase his speed, dexterity, strength, so it does affect the stats as well. So yeah, golden shield, basic block chance, so just a chance we'll just avoid incoming damage. It's fairly low. And we've got spots down here, but I'm not sure what those are for necessarily. All right. You can sell an item you do not need by clicking into the sell area with an item selected. Click on the sell button. You can retire a dwarf the same way. See details about your dwarves. Click above a dwarf on the XP bar. Oh, okay, we can do that. Hey, nice. Okay, so we can actually see a bit more info here. We can see a recruit helmet, which apparently does nothing. Basic spear, the shield, all the stats. And now we can actually look at stuff. So stamina, this value multiplied by 5 reflects the dwarf's effective health points. Okay, everything else is kind of basic. Weight of the dwarf, heavier he is, the harder it will be to push him back. So weight is actually a factor as well. That's interesting. You can just kind of look through a bunch of different other stuff. Nothing too crazy. Go to our next dwarf. Fundin. So Dancing Dagger dodges all incoming attacks until the next attack, which deals 22 to 24 critical damage. So I think that only triggers... I don't know. That doesn't say, but there was a dodge chance before of like 5% or something. Crit damage. Yeah, dodge chance is 6% on him. So I guess if he dodges, then that'll trigger, I would assume. All right. You can also change dwarf's name in the details, and enough. Let's edit a battle. Click the back button. So yeah, just want to look at... I feel like the names should be here as well. I mean, they do pop up if you mouse over. So Hundrunri and Thondin. Alright. You also have a chance to find the recruits here. You should usually check their stats, but for now you need every dwarf. Select the recruit. Choose your battles wisely. It costs gold to re-roll battle options, but it's often worth it. Select a battle. So yeah, I saw this one, or playing, Splattercat was playing, in that there's different stuff you can buy, but then battles will pop up as well. But I don't really see, like, how much, I guess this must be my current stuff. Yeah, so currently we've got 290. Yeah, I mean, I could take some more and get some other stuff, but yeah, it just wants me to go into the battle. You can now make final adjustments to your dwarves and, for example, change their position. Okay, so position does matter here as well. click the to war battle or button once you're ready. So yeah, let's have our assassin in the back. Shield guy up front kind of makes sense. The new guy, Nagrami, already has a little bit higher wisdom and intelligence, so he might be better as a wizard. So you see 5 and 5, 5 and 5, the 8, 8. So yeah, a little bit better possibly as a wizard for him as we go. But yeah, off to war. Your dwarves will fight for you automatically. They'll use their ultimate when they have enough mana, a blue indicator. You can watch over the battlefield by using the mouse wheel and switch between automatic and manual camera with right click. You can also adjust the speed with arrow keys or by clicking on speed. Escape to unpause. So escape pauses it. See, my assassin is now sort of out front. All right, quick and easy. This is the battle report. If you acquired any loot, it'll be shown here. You can hover over your dwarves to see details on how they perform. This concludes the tutorial. All right. It's kind of over the stuff. What is this? Damage, defense, kills. Okay, cool. All right. Game autosaves after every battle. All right. We're good to go. All right, we have a battle axe, not necessarily what I need. We've got a battle with a two spear orcs, and we have knight shoulders. I'm assuming that would be fine for anybody. It's fairly cheap. We'll go ahead and take that. Different battle. We could take the battle axe. Rerol's not that expensive. The battles are fine. We could just kind of make it through. So yeah, armored guy. But I think maybe we give the knight shoulders to Nagrami just to give him some extra buffs. So where's like armor and stuff? I think we'll have to look. Health 135. What does that actually do? Just buff some stats. So we'll increase his health by having the stamina, increases damage by having the strength, increase some dodge chance of dexterity, that kind of stuff. Okay, yeah, so it's not actually necessarily like an armor stat. It's just kind of like it's going to increase your stamina, which is going to increase your health. So yeah, I'm kind of fine with this. Yeah. Do we want to go against an archer? I mean, either way, it's about the same. We'll just go for a couple spearmen. Shields up, hammers high! I feel like there should be some kind of dialogue going on. I feel like that's sort of, I mean, he just kind of went like, whoa, but I feel like there should be some other kind of sounds being made by my dwarves as they're fighting in glorious combat against the orcs and goblins. Nothing. Alright, fine. And seems like my thief here is getting all the kills. So Thondon, excellent job. Everyone else, pick up some slack, dudes. So we have a steel helmet. We've got another recruit. He is kind of pricey at this point. He is pretty strong, fairly quick. I don't think there's any reason not to grab another guy. Let's grab the steel helmet first. Another steel helmet. Full Moonly. Alright, you know what, Full Moonly, come on in. And let's take a look at our dwarves here. Again, we're going to put Thondon kind of in the back. So this is going to give a bit of a boost. You still have just kind of the basic recruit helmet, so we could make you way more armored. I think that's what we're going to do. Get rid of that. Yeah, so we'll just have him all nice and set. So he's now a knight. High strength. And I guess it's because, yeah, so the shield makes him a knight. So increased block chance. Sure, we can live with that. Have you nice and tough up front. Yeah, we can easily take a couple guys without a problem. To war, my little stunty people. Got a nice dodge popped out there. I don't see how healthy my guys are. I think there's something in the options we can take a look at for that. Alright, you can use the R to reroll, D to open inventory, so we got a copper helmet. It's not a class-based thing, just kind of a nice bonus thing. Cool. And looks like everybody leveled up, but I don't know what that does. Dexterity +1, stamina +1, stamina +1. Alright, so probably just that stat, and that's probably it. So, can't quite get another guy. We'll have to do some fighting. Let's take a look at the dwarves here real quick. So we did get the nice copper helmet. Generally pretty decent. It does give some dexterity and speed. You're already pretty quick. As is my knight, actually. We might eventually want to make you something else. I'm actually going to move you back. This guy's just more sort of generic fighter, so let's give you the copper helmet. And just because, I just want to check. Health bars. Yeah, let's turn the health bars on and see if they're kind of really goofy in a combat or not. Alright, we want more cash. Let's go for the fight. A couple more spearmen. Should be no problem. Oh, that is really weird, the way it implements the health bars. Okay, and a little hard to tell how like badly hurt. It should be left or right. I don't know why it's up and down. That's very kind of distracting. It kind of looks like they're walking on green pogo sticks or something. But yeah, maybe we'll turn that off. Got nothing, no loot. Hey, we got a wizard hat. So what I'm gonna do is first we're gonna turn off the health bars. I'm not at a point where we don't have permadeath on anyway. It's sort of, if as long as somebody survives, we'll get some people back. We're gonna take the wizard hat. Gonna look at my dwarves. So wizards need intelligence, but this does give a big buff to intelligence. So you already have an 8. I'm gonna give you a wizard hat. Enjoy. He still has a spear, though, so it's not going to change his attacks. It's just going to give him some other buffs and stuff. So we want to keep an eye out for something like that. I could reroll. We could go for a tougher battle just to kind of see what happens. We haven't actually seen many archers, so that could be a bit of an issue. Let's go for just one archer and try to wreck him up a bit. Taking a little arrow in the chest back there. Alright, archers down. Should be no problem. Nice. Thondon set 3 foes to the eternal fires. Nothing cool. Just got an achievement for killing 10 orcs. Got a level up on full monthly. So extra stamina, so it's some extra health. I would really like... well, we got knight shoulders. I mean, that's something. I really want a wizard item or something like that. We'll take that. We do not have shoulder pads. I'm assuming they gave it to him. Yeah, it just doesn't do it. Like, so if we're in this, we can't really do it at the same time and see it pop up. We've got to actually close this out. Alright, so yeah, my knight doing quite well. Yeah, we definitely want something for Nogromri. Yeah, Nogromri. Could take Snabulum, but yeah, I think we're just going to go into another fight here right away. I think we could do something a bit tougher. I don't know about 6 Spear Orcs, Buckler Orcs. They are only level 1, level 2, so it's actually a Knight Archer. So even though it's a Spear Orc, it's a Knight, Buckler Orc is a Knight, Archer Orc is an Archer. Let's give it a try. Let's do a little harder one. I think we're okay. We're all level 2. For King and Clan! Okay, we are taking a lot of arrows to the face, which is probably not ideal, but once we take out the front line, we can kill off the archers. We're getting pushed back really hard. Not looking fantastic. I think one of my guys is dead, or just got pushed back really far. No, I think he just got pushed back really far. Hundrenry joined the ancestors. Nogrami died gloriously. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have taken this fight. I thought... Yeah, okay, so my thief guy is still alive. With his dodge, it's probably keeping him in the fight here. These guys are a lot tougher than I would think. God, look at all the arrows we took to the face. Pushing them back. I'm surprised these guys have this much health. So we're taking them down slowly. That guy's still alive. He just got pushed back. Okay, one left. We should be okay here. It is showing the health. Full Moonlace set 3 foes under the Eternal Fires. Okay. First dwarf has fallen. Life insurance. Gain a gem. So, yeah, these guys fallen. So we should get them back, I think. I want to take a look really quick. Yeah, so as long as somebody survives, we're fine. We did get Knight Shoulders. So you already have Knight Shoulders. You do not. We'll happily give you some Knight Shoulders. Could use some better weapons, I think. The spears aren't cutting it anymore. We've got a couple copper helmets. I could give him a copper helmet, I guess. There's no reason not to. The helmet he's got doesn't actually do anything, and that'll open up a spot for something. So, sure. I thought that was a 7 for a second. Alright, well, you can have a copper helmet. Enjoy. Knight Shoulders. You've got Knight Shoulders. You've got Knight Shoulders. You've got Knight Shoulders. How about... Okay, so we could use a Knight Shoulders as well. Like, if I'm going to spend money, I want it to be something kind of useful. Hey, Wizard Staff. Alright, we definitely want the Wizard Staff. So the Knight Shoulders goes on our Thief. And Wizard Staff, so this does money intelligence, so I think it'll light people on fire, I think. And we'll just sell off that basic spear. Do I want you all the way in the back now? Probably. Speed's kind of okay. Fastest guy currently is in the back. Yeah, we can kind of go with this. That's fine. He's fast enough that he's going to lap Nogrami anyway. So either one of these are kind of an easy fight. We'll just take the basic spear guys. Yeah, got little fireballs getting shot out there now. Nice. So we have a little bit of a ranged option. I feel like this mode might be a bit too easy with as long as somebody survives, everybody makes it through. But we'll continue the run as is. Alright, we got a level up here, increased stamina, increased intelligence. That's going to do more damage, that's more health. No loot though. We got a knight helmet, we got a war blade. So it's a two-handed blade for a warrior. Interesting. We also got the Hammer of Wrath, so that's something for a knight. That's one-handed, no ultimate. I don't know if this is better than what I've got, but I'll grab it. Cloth shoulders, that gives more intelligence. That might be better for my wizard. Price isn't too bad. I'll take it. The Warblade, or the hammer. So this is a knight weapon, this is a warrior weapon. It's got an ultimate, whereas this one doesn't. Let's take that. And let's take a look at our guys and see what we can do. Okay, so my knight currently, helmet is 5 stamina, 5 strength, 2 speed. So this is 1 less strength, but gives me some dexterity as well for the knight, which will probably make him faster. This guy's more of just a regular warrior with strength and stuff. So yeah, let's give you the Warblade. I'm going to put the cloth shoulders on our wizard. I suppose we can go Knight Helmet there. Oh, it does actually give me some info. So it's not actually going to affect damage if I swap back. It does give increased strength, but it's not enough to make a difference. Attack speed and stamina have a little bit of difference. Up here, we lose some attack speed and gain a little bit of health. That's about it. Not any damage improvement, though, it looks like, which is unfortunate. So you currently have, with this helmet, it's 4 stamina, 3 strength, 3 dexterity, 3 speed. Yeah, so actually the strength doesn't make that much of a difference, it seems like. So speed is movement, stamina is your health, wisdom affects certain abilities like healing, intelligence affects like magic damage, strength should be straight damage, dexterity is dodge chance, speed is just kind of your basic movement, weight doesn't seem to really matter, although I think the higher it is, the more it'll impact your weight, your speed, I mean. Alright, we're going to hold on to this stuff. We might get another recruit at some point. I could get the Hammer of Wrath. Could take a quick, easy battle. Why not? Let's just do that. I just want to kind of see what we can find. This guy's absolutely screwed. My knight is actually kind of falling behind here now, behind everybody else. So leveling. Divine Staff, so we could go for some healing, potentially. Take that. I do need a recruit now, is the thing. Now, I could go ahead and swap my wizard to be more of a healer by giving him the Holy Staff instead. So that's a possibility we could do. I think we're okay as it is. Let me just kind of check speed. 16. Yeah, he's gotten really slow. So having him out front kind of makes sense. But everyone's going to kind of catch up and lap him really quickly because everyone else is much faster. Nothing we can really do about it at the moment. Let's take just a bunch of spear and buckler orcs. Go for it. Shields up, hammers high. Yeah, I feel like this needs like some dialogue, kind of like Deep Rock Galactic or something, when missions start, or victories or that kind of stuff. I think we need a few like some dwarven voice lines. I think would be nice. All right, Thondon went up, extra dexterity, nice. Okay, we got a recruit. You are naturally good at wisdom and intelligence. All right, we could actually make you a healer then. Let's take you. Red steel shoulders, stamina and strength. Interesting. Sure. Okay, so you're going to be a healer. Take a look at speed in a bit. So stamina and strength. Probably, I mean, it makes the most sense to give one of these guys that. So if we give this to you, lowers your attack speed. Lowers your attack speed. So either way, it's kind of about the same. It doesn't really make much difference except to lower my attack speed. It gives me extra health. Either way, it's a little bit of extra health. That's about it. So honestly, not that great, really. But, I mean, we could give it to you, because you don't actually have anything. So why not? Give you a better helmet as well, because I don't have anything better for you at the moment. Alright, speed-wise. You are very, very slow. So I could actually put him out front. As long as we're fighting, he'll kind of catch up. Having him in the back to kind of heal makes sense. He's also only level 1. So for now, I'll keep him in the back. What are these guys? Cleaver Orcs. Ultimate is Execute. That sounds kind of bad. 3 archers. I don't really like that much. This is 4 archers. 3 archers. So yeah, no matter what, we're facing 3. Let's go for this one. don't even see my healer. He's like way in the back somewhere, slowly trying to catch up. Which can kind of work. I mean, it's nice. We're lighting everybody on fire. Excellent. Just absolutely wrecking these guys. Full Monthly obliterated 3. So I think that's my thief guy again. Yep. In this case, it was actually my warrior, not Thondlin. So Thondin needs to step up a bit. 2 kills for my mage, and 3 for my warrior. Nice. Tungsten ore. Less speed, increased weight, gain +1 strength on level up. Interesting. Tome of Insight, extra battle XP gained, gained an intelligence on level up. Or gold ore, less speed, increased weight, earn 30 gold for each level the wearer has upon level up. Huh. The strength doesn't really make much difference, it seems like, based on the gear. So maybe just gold. Who we want to weigh down. Let's go gold. And then this does slow somebody down. Who's too fast? We need you to level up as well. I think we're going to give it to Full Moonly. And I'm actually going to move you up. But he's going to get lapped super quick anyway because his speed is slow, so these other two are just going to pass him right away. But at least he'll start in a little bit better position. Yeah, we can hold on to the Night Shoulders for now. Alright, what are our options? They're all pretty big fights. What the heck is that? Shaman Orcs. Right? Looks like he's about to throw a Pikachu at me or something. Let's go with another relatively easy fight here real quick. Got fire out. Chopping into him, lighting him on fire, pushing him back. Yeah, we're just kind of wrecking these guys pretty easy. I was a little bit worried about the archers, but yeah, it seems like since we've got some range now, we're doing well. So no Gromry, got a bunch of kills there. We actually leveled up with our priest. Lumlin got some dexterity. So in this case, our mage again did a bunch of killing. We got a divine staff. Is that any different than what we already have? I don't know if there's actually differences in the gear. 2 to 4, 0.6, 6, 6, 10, 480, 6, 6, 10, 480. Yeah, it's the same thing. Nothing different or special. I mean, we could hold on to it in case we get another dwarf. We can have actually all of these slots full, it looks like. Knight helmet, I don't really need. 3 spears, 2 cleavers. Let's go for a little bit tougher fight. These guys do have an execute ability, the big cleaver guys, which might just be an instant kill if we get hit. It probably is just a certain amount of damage, I would hope. I saw a parry, multiple parries popping out there, some parries and dodges. Full Moonly has sent 3 foes down, 4 killed. Excellent. Alright, bunch of leveled up across the board. So yeah, now that we've got that sword on him, he's just wrecking. We get an Assassin's Blade, which I think is the same thing he's got. Actually, I don't think it is. You've got Dancing Dagger 35. Is that the same thing? Is that an Assassin's Blade? It is. 5 to 6, 2. Yeah, it looks like it's exactly the same, effectively. We'll hold on to it for now, that's fine. 4 fights. 3 shamans. I don't know, we haven't really seen the shamans. Let's take a look at the shamans in kind of an easier fight and see what happens. Granite Jaw, Iron Fist. So what do the shamans do? I mean, other than hopping around while they're lit on fire, which kind of seems to be what we're doing to them. Oh, they must be healers. I see. Okay. Yeah, so he healed himself, he healed the other guy as well, but lighting him on fire, we're doing more damage than they can kind of heal through. Alright. Golden shield. No ultimate on it. I want to go for a big fight. I mean, I think we can take them. I think we just go for it. So I think we're doing fine. Let's see. So this is probably our biggest challenge here. There are some healers. We did knock him back. We're lighting people on fire. Light everybody on fire there real quick. Getting through them. Getting some dodges. Bloodthirst. Like, I feel like Full Moon, like that whole thing, it pops up, it says Bloodthirst, but it should be like, Bloodthirst! You know, something like that. Some kind of audio cue would be nice for that stuff. Alright, extra dexterity for Thondlin and extra wisdom for Dwad Orlim. Got a knight's helmet, sure, we'll take that. It's all fights. Don't really have anything interesting we can do. So, yeah, I think we'll just kind of continue rocking these out. To war! May our hammers never fall. Well, does that fail? Fall or fail. They should fall upon the enemy's heads, is what should happen. Hey, all right, we got some treasure. Yeah, I feel like it's good that these are quite quick battles, even with a lot of what's going on. We got kind of crappy multiple red steel shoulders. That's unfortunate. And more red steel shoulders. Don't know. We've got the knight shoulders. Is red steel going to make any difference? It's going to slow down your attack speed. That's not good. That's the same thing as what you've got. Slowing attack speed, slowing attack speed. Yeah, we'll just sell that. So we've got some gear for a knight or a healer or an assassin, depending if we ever get any more recruits. Let's go for the tougher fight. So it begins. They're kind of pushing us around a little bit here, but that should change real quick. Yeah, once we light everybody on fire, and we start chopping our way through them. Nice. Thondin obliterated 3. See, something like that would be quite nice. Dwad Orlim leveled up. Extra wisdom. What is that? Cloth shoulders. I mean, we could use... That's wisdom and intelligence. Yeah, we could take that. Another defined staff. So we could give you the cloth shoulders instead. Does decrease your health, but it's going to give you more wisdom and intelligence, which is kind of the important thing. Get rid of one of these. So your speed is now 9 at least. Alright, what do we want? What is that? Fire Mage Orc. You know what? Let's try a Fire Mage Orc. He's not really reacting to me trying to light him on fire, which sort of makes sense. But my people are on fire. Just a little bit. Nope, he just lit everybody on fire here. Yeah, I feel like those are going to be a bit tough if we start seeing more of those guys. No loot. Pike orcs. I haven't seen those. Healers and pikes. Might not be too bad. We could just go for the spears and cleavers. Yeah, let's do that. That's fine. Off we go. Yeah, it says never fall. It should be never fail. Our hammer should fall upon the faces and skulls of our enemies. Cracking open their little orky heads upon the earth. as is customary. It's the customary dwarven greeting for orcs. So we just saved full money from certain death. So Dwad Orlim saved full money. We got another Warblade, and we got another Wizard Staff. We have a recruit. You are... not great overall. Your intelligence isn't bad, but you're mostly strength-based. Dalo Durim. You know what? I've got so much cash. Let's just take him. What are we going to give you, though, is the thing. And intelligence is pretty good. Strength. So with the strength, we could just go with another warrior. But we could also make you a wizard or healer. I feel like you're just going to die a bunch if we... Like, that would be something actually... So in this mode, as long as somebody survived, everybody gets through. But if you had permadeath on where somebody dies, they're gone, if you take a low-level person like this, they're much more likely to get killed than your people who've leveled up a bit and have better gear, unless you can gear them up really well right away. So you are currently a knight for some reason. Alright, have a knight's helm. Let's give you knight shoulders. But I think I'm going to give you a warblade here. So we'll do that at least for now. You are okay on speed, actually, 13. For now, I am going to keep him in the back, just because we kind of want him to survive, but it doesn't really matter that much. Archers, cleavers, pikemen, let's go for that. Off we go. Lots of fire, lots of parries. Bloodthirst. Nogrami has slain 3. Nogrami's kill count rises. Full Moonly sent 3 foes into the eternal fires. But yeah, at least like the Bloodthirst or something like that. Like, let's hear that kind of stuff. Another Night Helm. Fine, I suppose. Yeah, the Fire Mages I'm a bit concerned about. Black Archer Orc. Elite Orc. Thief. Huh. There aren't a lot of guys, but there's a couple kind of elite dudes. Let's give that a shot. I might be reaching too far. Shields up, hammers high. So with the Thief and kind of a special Archer, we'll see how that goes. Once he's lit on fire, the special Archer should be less of a problem. We are relatively resilient. Delordum died! Dwad Orum saved Full Moony. Or Full Moonly. Again, Full Moonly saved and sniped with the little phoenix there. Hall unlocked Forge. In the Forge you can upgrade items. Oh, cool. Okay. Knight Shoulders. What is this? 5% chance to poison on attack. Apply additional stack of poison on single target ultimate. Gain +1 dexterity and level up. Yeah, let's take that. So Battle Axe with Execute. Ooh, alright, we might want that. I think the Poison Vial's gotta go on my Assassin. Halls. Oh, we have... So, some kind of meta progression. Looks like we can actually pay part of the way through, which is interesting. Can I add now? Archer's Aim. Interesting. Okay. Knight's Devotion. No, it looks like I can't... Oh, I can. Okay, so we're just changing out gems for points. All right. So it's increasing the cost as we go through. Let's do Knight's Devotion. A little bit more increased healing. Buff our mages a little bit too. All right. And then in the forge, I didn't even notice this was here. In the forge, we can upgrade stuff. How do we do that? So, like, if I wanted to upgrade, do we need multiples or something? Hammer. Yeah, I don't see how that works. Let's look at the instructions. Place any item on the anvil. Place 3 copies of the same item, including rarity, on the ingredient slot. Pay the hammer fee to upgrade the item. Okay, so we need a bunch of copies of the same thing if we want to upgrade stuff. Gotcha. All right. But we do have limited inventory space. As far as I know, it's just this one. We don't have, like, infinite, like, stacks of... Go back. I guess we've got to go to the inventory? Yeah. Alright. Entrance? Yeah, that's what we're looking for, is the entrance. Okay, Battle Axe is tempting. Might as well take it. Do I want to give that to somebody? So the Battle Axe, it's for Warrior, lots of stamina and strength. Blade Dance, I don't actually know what that does. Can we actually look and get any info on that? Blade Dance, okay, it's down here. Increase speed by 25%, parries all incoming melee attacks for 3.5 seconds. Okay, I mean, that's kind of nice. So it makes him a bit tougher, even though he's got a close combat weapon. Might hold off then. I mean, we could give him the axe instead. Stamina's 51, 50. Yeah, I feel like we should be like much tougher at level 7, but I don't really see much difference. So stamina 51, stamina 50. What's our strength here? 30 as opposed to 26. So a little bit of difference there. So base attacks 32 to 40. Whereas like this guy, 28 to 36. So a little bit less. Not a huge difference. Yeah, I think we'll go with kind of the same thing as what we've been doing. I'm not going to swap out for the Battle Axe here just yet. If I do, I might give it to Daludurum. Alright, what do we have for fights? They're all getting pretty rough. Fire Mage Orc, Thunder Mage Orc. I feel like things are ramping up pretty aggressively on us. See how we do against multiple mages on the other side. We are getting hit by lightning and lit on fire and pushed back quite a lot. You can see my parries triggering there on the swords, which is very good. That might help keep me alive here from incoming attacks. Some dodges. Hundruni has died. Fulmuni has died. Daladurum's on a killing spree. Daladurum was just saved. Daladurum is dead. Nogromri is dead. Daladurum has died. Alright, so we're probably going to be dead here. And Thundon died. Well, it's probably a bit too much to chew to kind of take on that last group there. Your journey's come to an end. Your clan acquired a total of 3 gems. You can spend gems in the skill tree to improve your dwarves. So if I wanted to just do that, I guess I've got to actually start to do that then. But yeah, it's kind of a quick look at Dwarves, Glory, Death, and Loot. So it's the first kind of screwing around with it a little bit. Fairly simple game, just kind of a basic time killer, auto battler kind of thing. I do feel like it needs some shouts or some like enthusiastic voice lines to kind of get you into the mood of the fights. It is very, very basic, but it's a very cheap, kind of simple game. If you just want to kill a little bit of time, it's, yeah, not bad. So I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.